Good morning, everybody. I pray that everybody is well and blessed. I wanted to record a message this morning um, because it's a special day and I'm in my feelings. So I just wanted to record while I was vulnerable. Um, so, part of my routine, my daily routine, after I meditate and do all those fun things, I look at my Facebook memories just to see on this day all the years since I've had Facebook, which I think I created my Facebook account in 2009, just like what was happening on this day in my life and just, look back, reflect. And so today, I did this like I do every day. And I just was so in my feelings because I don't believe in coincidences. So right now I'm in Virginia, preparing for my second grandchild to be born. And this is where I retired from the Navy. And today, 9 years ago, was my retirement ceremony. And so, like I said, I don't believe in coincidences. I haven't been here in Virginia where I retired from since I retired. So, definitely, it feels extra special to be here on the anniversary of my retirement. And so, as I was looking at my memories, um, there's so many posts. Right now I'm looking at the program for my retirement ceremony. Um, and I just, just am so emotional because to say it was so special because um, at that time in my life, all of my very special people were there. My family and friends came from California. At that time, my high school, or excuse me, my childhood best friend, she came from California. Um, my mother and my sister and family came from South Carolina. I had several of my Navy friends come from their duty stations to be a part of my ceremony. I had two of my sailors who had gotten out of the Navy actually put their uniforms on and came back to be a part of my ceremony. And at that time, I was, in Christianity, and my pastor and first lady came from my church. One of my favorite people from church, I was on the praise dance team. She came and she did a very special praise dance to one of my favorite gospel songs. My children, oh my goodness, my daughter, my middle daughter and her friend learned how to play the Star Spangled Banner. She played the flute, and her friend played the violin. And we had one of the members from our church. She sang as they played. Um, I know I'm probably missing some because I'm just overwhelmed with emotions. It was just such an emotional day. I felt like my goddaughter was there, and her mother did my hair and makeup. At one of the posts I put, I felt like a movie star because I was having my hair and makeup done. Um, and it was just I had no speech prepared because I just had so much emotions, and I was on the fence. I had no speech prepared because I was on the fence about having the ceremony, for the simple fact that at that time I was weighing the heaviest I had ever weighed. I was weighing 258 pounds, and I was so overweight that the Navy didn't have uniforms that fit me, and so me and a couple of sailors we pieced together a Navy uniform so that I could, wear my uniform for this retirement ceremony. And as I look at those pictures, it makes me want to cry because I was so depressed about being that heavy. And I would even tease myself and call myself, I said I looked like two can, not one can, but two cans of busted biscuits because I'm super short and just so big, so heavy, and my stomach was so big. And all of that was because of medical conditions. The Navy had diagnosed me with fibromyalgia first, and then they diagnosed me with lupus. And then after that, it was like diagnosis after diagnosis after diagnosis, and they just kept putting me on medication after medication, and the medication just blew me up and caused other medical problems. And it was like one of the worst times for me in my life medically. um but I don't know. So just again, so many conflicting thoughts. And then to end my career, 20 successful years in the Navy, it was such an accomplishment. And so, getting out at that time, retiring at that time, I knew I was 100% disabled, but I was in the process of waiting on my disability claim from the VA, going through the Social Security disability process. I owned a home. My daughter, my oldest daughter, graduated high school, and we had her graduation the next couple of days. And so it was just so much going on that day and that time. Um, and so to reflect on all of that and to look at where I'm at right now today, it's just like, wait a minute, what? I did that? I did 20 years in the Navy. I've been retired for 9 years now. And I have, at that time, I had 3 children, one graduating high school. I had one, um, oh gosh, I forgot how old my middle daughter was. Maybe she was getting ready to go into high school, and then I had a one going into kindergarten. Oh my gosh, so much, so much happening at that time. And I was married to my children's father, um, and just such in an unhappy place. Like we weren't even, we spoke when we needed to speak. We were separated. We weren't even sleeping in the same bed. So it was just like, to think back on that time and where I'm at today, I just am so grateful and thankful for the healing, for the growth, for the change, for the lessons, for the blessings. I was extremely emotional when I was looking at the memories, because I'm so into numbers. And it was 8/16, and that's my birthday. And so to be looking at those memories, at 8:16 in the morning on my birthday, I was so emotional and grateful for my mother, for all of my ancestors. When I see my birthday, I give thanks to all of my ancestors for making me, everybody that was involved all the way back. But I just give special thanks to my father, right? Because without, somebody had to make me, right, with my mom. But I just was so, oh gosh, utterly grateful and thankful for my mother and everything that she has done for me, that she did for me to allow me to be here, for the sacrifices that she made, and just pray for her, for healing, for peace, for everything, just for for me, for making me, for raising me, for, oh my gosh. Anyway, so it's just been such an emotional morning, and I'm thinking about where I'm at with my children. I have one grandchild here who I have just got to spend every day with, every moment, and she is, oh my goodness, boy, she is everything. And then to be getting ready to welcome another in, I'm just truly grateful, thankful, blessed. Even right now, just going through some medical things with my youngest daughter, I'm still grateful and thankful and blessed. And I just, um sitting here, I'm looking at these license plate. One says 7771. I love 777. That's my number. I was born in 77. And then the other one says 7177. And so I'm just feeling abundant, grateful, thankful. And yeah, I just wanted to share, feeling vulnerable this morning. And so congratulations to me on 20 successful years in the Navy, um, 9 years of retirement. And I thank you, Lord, for everything that you've done for me. I just am grateful and thankful. And just wanted to share this morning. So see you guys in the next video. Take care and be blessed.